Hi, my name's Will Drury. I'm the owner of Maine Magic Mud. We're a small skincare company located out on the island of Vinyl Haven, and we specialize in incorporating local ingredients into traditional skincare products. We've been a business in some way or another since July 2017, and since then, I've also been working full-time in the lobster industry, and up till this spring, when I decided to devote myself full-time to Maine Magic Mud. Skincare, as a rule, is a very developed field. And knowing this, we've been using 3 pillars to stand out from the very beginning. In no particular order, they are our story, our products, and our adaptability. The story is a simple anecdote of problem to solution, and it's very easy to remember because it's mine. And that is that when I was in school, I was coming home on the weekends to fish, to go lobstering. And hours in wet gloves on a lobster boat, transitioning to a hot, dry classroom, really started to wreak havoc on my skin. I tried a lot of different things. I, exhausted the skincare aisle, and nothing seemed to work. And until one weekend I came home and remembered an old trick that my family had always used to use for bee stings, poison ivy, sunburns, anything. And that was to go out to the mud flats, slap some mud on there, and see what happened. Remembering that weekend, I grabbed some mud, brought it back to school, and applied it during the week, and the results were magical. And from there, I was able to sort of spend the rest of the year with great skin, still going to work, still going to school. Fast forward a few months, I graduated the University of New England, and owning a business had always been a goal. I just wasn't sure how, and I didn't have any money, which turns out is a very big barrier. Until I remembered my experience with the mud and decided that if nothing else, I could probably get my hands on some of that. And the rest is sort of history. The second pillar that makes us stand out is our product. And that is a little bit more difficult to describe, but we incorporate kelp into our hair products and mud into our skincare products. And kelp is one of those things that has been a very fast-growing, popular, value-added ingredient. And we've been sort of just jumping on that wave that's happening with or without us, and in a very sort of symbiotic way, are participating in people's sort of goals in terms of striving to be organic and have healthy lifestyles. So the benefits of kelp are numerous and are being constantly discovered, and that's what we include in our hair care products. In terms of the mud itself, it's a little bit more vague, a little bit less defined, but there seems to be something different, special, magical, if you will, about our mud. And our sort of operating theory is that because it's the base of a very vibrant ecosystem, it has a sort of carbon inclusion that isn't accessible in other sediments. And we think that that might be one of the reasons that it seems to be effective in terms of skincare. And it's easy to sort of move that into a marketing mechanism because people already have associations with Maine, and what we're doing is simply building upon that and creating a product that they can have, hold, and take with them wherever they go. The last thing that makes us stand out is our adaptability. And that has been more about the infrastructure of the business than anything else. And we do almost everything in-house, from manufacturing to labels, everything. So if something doesn't work, we can fix it. And if something comes up that would be a good idea, we can do it relatively quickly and effectively. We had a customer that we've had a lot of customer requests for moisturizer. And we had one customer and specifically that kept asking for frankincense moisturizer because there weren't any out there. And after some research and deciding that frankincense had a lot of beneficial properties, we created a frankincense moisturizer. And we were able to launch that within a couple months of this customer coming to us with a specific request. We know we won't be able to beat big box stores on price, but we will be able to adapt to current trends quickly and launch a product in a time frame that might be difficult on a very massive scale. So from here, we're sort of working on developing an infrastructure that can support growth And I'm very excited to have the opportunity to audition for Greenlight Maine and hopefully get in and do that with you.